Welcome to the video. Cooking, burning food. How is it possible that we need to burn our food? There is no logic. We are here because the first people on planet Earth were people that were gathering, harvesting fruits. They have got not the ability, not the tools to kill an animal, or they were not farmers, they were not planting potatoes. So those people were eating fruits and soft leaves, and that is a gorilla, which is 98% the same as our digestive tract. A bonobo, 96% the same as our digestive tract, and they eat fruits and soft leaves. So that is where we are designed for, not for destroying and burning our food, because something comes up when we start to cook food above 40 Celsius. So first is the water is evaporating, we are dehydrating the food, we are dehydrating ourselves. The second, we have a chemical reaction. The chemical reaction happens, it creates acrylamide, which is responsible for killing thousands of people every year. It can create crymold, for example, when we make bread. Think about how natural cooking or burning the food is. When we burn our hand, the body makes pus to solve the problem. That is what happens in our body. So when the meat is coming in, the body makes pus. When the grains coming in, the body makes mucus. And why? Because when you cook, you have 20 or 25% of water left over. The elimination or the stool is 75% of water. So the body gonna compensate the 50%, because mucus is 96% of water, so that can compensate the 50% that we are missing to make the stool or the elimination. And think about how unnatural some foods are, and we try to make it eatable. So the potatoes grow under the ground, so they have no chlorophyll. All our food need to have chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is made by the sunlight. Mushrooms grow in the dark. So all these things are unnatural, and we burn it, we cook it to make it edible. That is no animal doing. 25 million living animal species today in the world don't burn their food, don't cook their food. We do. We think we are from a higher level. No, we are too far away from nature and forgot what we did in nature when we came on planet Earth million years ago. We We have just forgotten. So all the people that come on the hydration scale in the Tanglewood Wellness Center are dehydrated, because every cooked meal is pulling water from your system, from your joints, from your eyes, from your skin. That is when we age that we get wrinkles, we need glasses, we get joint pains. So that is all because of the dehydration. All humans on a cooked diet have 60-65% water. If you measure a fruitarian that did water fasting several times, that person can have 85, 86, 90% of water. So that makes a huge difference in health. The body creates a response to the coming in of unnatural burned food. So the body gonna create leucocytose. Leucocytose is like you get a disease, the body makes more white blood cells, and that happens every meal when you eat cooked food, a response with white blood cells. Arnold Ehret said long ago in his hospital in Geneva, Switzerland, and Canada, that where he was healing people with fruit and water fasting, he has got a discussion with the medical world, and he said, we are not carnivore. And the medical world said, well, we are carnivore. But we are not, because a typical carnivore has a colon which is short and wide, so that the toxic meat can leave the body of the animal very quickly. When we eat meats, it stays like 72 hours in the body, because the digestive tract is 12 meters long. It's not a typical carnivore, which is wide and short, not long like ours. So that is the moment where everything starts going wrong, from the moment we start to grow unnatural things to make them edible, and then burning them to make them soft. That is totally crazy. All the cooked foods are highly dehydrating us every meal. Wonder what it becomes after years. Every cooked meal leaves 0.10 grams behind in the intestines. And that is building up every cooked meal 0.10 gram, years and years. So the big people, they carrying around 30 kilo of old waste. Even me, I'm skinny, but I eliminated a lot of mucoid plaque, which was in my body for a long time. It's very nasty stuff that comes out, hard as a rock, dark and very smelly. And that is what all the people carry on a cooked diet. No matter if you are skinny or fat, you will carry a lot of kilos in your body that never comes out, even not on a fruitarian diet. It comes out only when we do water fasting correct and when we rest 100%. When we keep on moving, it cannot come out. That old material in there is like a rock, and it wants to become hydrated. So every day when we drink water or water is coming in the body, it reacts like a sponge. So it absorbs all the water because it wants to come out, but we keep on moving every day, and our food should be high water content fruit to get it out, but it cannot come out because we are not in the ideal circumstances. We are not fasting and resting all the time and not drinking the water how we should drink it correctly. So the old waste in there, that is the source of all diseases. There is no doubt about that. The dehydration is one source of disease. The forming of mucus and pus when the cooked food comes in, that is a second reason of disease. Then the chemical reaction with acrylamide and crymold is the third reason of the disease. Mucoid plaque, go on. There are so many reasons why humans created all the diseases. Most people heal when the hydration goes up. Most people heal when the mucoid plaque comes out by correctly water fasting. And most people never get sick on a fruitarian diet because you don't have the chemical reactions from burning the food. The logic. Are we high level humans? No, we are destroying. We create foods that destroy ourselves and that dehydrate us and that deforest the world. The grains is an unnatural fruit. The grains are deforesting the world. The meat is deforesting the world. The dairy deforesting the world. Soy deforesting the world. So it cannot be that we are here to destroy the world and destroy ourselves. That's not possible. Think about the fruit. The fruit is a seed surrounded by flesh, by fruit. And the fruit wants us that we spread the seeds so that the world gets reforested. If everybody would live on fruit, we wouldn't have climate warming, climate problems, because our foods are the reason why the world is deforesting, because we are on an unnatural diet. Fruit brings reforestation. I live 8 years on fruit, so I spread many seeds, and now many trees are growing and are producing fruit. Jah, Rastafari, blessings and love.